Welcome back, everyone. Trooper Bill Watson's with us today. He handles recruiting for the Highway Patrol. You know, we were talking about, had a meeting earlier today, and emergency services for fire and EMS, they were all talking about this issue of like, hey, we're like any other job out there. We're having a terrible time finding folks. Has that filtered down to you guys?
Yes, it has.
Yeah.
You know, but I say it's almost like a pendulum. Eventually it'll work its way back, and you know, we're starting to see a gradual increase of applicants.
Yeah, if someone out there is watching and they think, okay, well, that's the career for me, that's what I want to do. Tell us about the process and what they need to do.
Well, first thing you want to do as an individual, you want to make sure you have a high school diploma,
okay,
a GED. You also want to make sure you're a U.S. citizen. You also want to be between the ages of 20 and 34, and you want to have a valid driver's license. I can't express how important that is.
Really? Is that
yeah.
a problem sometimes?
And sometimes it can be. Yes,
is
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, and once you do that, then the process begins. You know, we have a website or you know, that you can go and do our application. It's statepatrol.ohio.gov. You get on there, and there's a link that says recruitment, and once you press that, it'll take you to our new actually website and web page. It's really friendly, super friendly for those who are into computers and things of that nature. And you just go through that, and it'll basically take you through our steps, application process, you know, the physical requirements, and you know, and all the testing requirements that we have.
If they get through that application process, is that when we think about the academy, they'll eventually go there?
Yes, yes,
okay,
very much so. I mean, once you get through the written and the physical part of that, there's the polygraph. Once the polygraph, then you go into the background checks and that information, stuff like that. And then there's a committee that basically gives you the thumbs up or the okay to go, and then that's when the academy starts. So
yeah, when you think about it, you've done this for a while. Is there a certain type of person you're looking for? Do you have to have a certain kind of makeup to do this job?
You know, just looking for people with good moral character.
Yeah.
Not looking for someone who's perfect. Obviously, we're not looking for Mary Poppins, but we just want someone who cares for the community, is of good moral standards, and it's a service. It's a service job. You got to be wanted to serve. You know, I think when you look at what's going on in our society, if you can be good with just helping and serving people, right, and wanting to do things, not worry about the money and things of that nature. Obviously, everyone wants to get paid well, but sure, there's never good enough, right? So, you know, just like Lieutenant Coyle here who's the Lima post, you know, he's served in 3 different branches of the military. So, it's just I think it's an attitude you got to have, and a belief in your heart to want to serve in your community. Yeah,
I love that idea too, because I would have to think you certainly have tough days. I'm sure your job and any job, but when you do go home, it's got to be rewarding to think what a difference you are making, right?
Oh yes, most definitely. You know, there's parts of the job where you go from handling a crash to unfortunately maybe telling a loved one that they've lost someone in a crash, to helping someone change a tire, or we've even had troopers that have actually helped with someone having a baby. So, right, so we've done all that.
You've never had to do that yet?
No, I have not. I think, and it wouldn't be good. I had trouble with my 3 children, so I don't think I'll be good at that.
Yeah, so I think too sometimes it's like you say, it's such a rewarding job. You know, you're helping people every day. What a great thing that is. But you probably have to have kind of thick skin, I would think, because especially if you're pulling someone over, that's probably not the best of days for them, I'm guessing.
Right. Yes, sir. And that's the reason why the training, our training is so intensive. It's 26 weeks, and because of that, it's so that when those things come, those scenarios, we do that. We go through all that stuff through the process, during the academy. We give you scenarios that you're going to get someone who's belligerent and do things like that, and we're going to teach you all those things. So I encourage people that coming from a person who did not think about law enforcement. I was in my 30s before I even got in. That you're gonna be okay as long as you can get through all the other stuff, because we can't teach a lot of the character in those things, but the other stuff we can teach you.
Yeah, and so start out the website, check that out first if you're interested.
Yes, statepatrol.ohio.gov, and just go through that. And if you have any questions or anything, you can reach out to any of the recruiters on there, and we'd be happy to help you.
Good stuff. Rewarding career. Thank you so much for telling us.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you having me.
Good seeing you. Don't go away. Medical news coming up next on Noon Edition.